Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 7 of Metroid Prime. Last time, we explored more Phendrana Drifts using our handy space jump, and we found the energy beam after we entered a Chozo temple and defeated an adult Sheegoth, as well as the Sheegoth babies. And now we're going to explore a space pirate facility. So, let's go. We got to go behind that door right there, and actually enter Lab Hydra. Welcome to Lab Hydra, home of Lab Hydra. Okay, Space Pirate. Okay, morphology, Shadow Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. Though not exactly stealthy, considering that he just rushed us. A select group of Space Pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power. However, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. Get off of us! Stop! Give us some personal space! Okay? Seriously, get out of my space! Ugh! Seriously, that guy was just right up on us! Empty stasis tanks used for biological specimens. Okay! Welcome to the first space pirate facility that we're visiting. And the first time we get to hear the epic Space Pirate music. Space Pirates, sentient aggressor species well trained for weapons and melee combat. Space Pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition, only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Okay, one down. Yeah, if you blast them with your wave beam, you can actually stun them a little. But you can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned blast. Okay. Nothing. Okay, anything? Yeah, as you can see, basically, your standard power beam is very fast as opposed to the wave beam, which basically, well, even at your fastest, you're not exactly blasting. So yeah, just keep that in mind, that typically your power beam is your go-to weapon. Force field accessible only through space pirate bioimaging, impossible to breach. Okay. Research entrance. Okay. Well, we've got something up here, so let's check it out. Yes, there's a blaster up there. Hooray. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's the way forward. Yeah, in places like this, you want to just do quick checks of just every path. That way, you just don't miss out on something. And in here, map room. Good thing we didn't skip it. Project Titan specimen is immobilized in quarantine cave. Relocation is recommended due to increased violent activity. Phazon ore appears to bind through Phazon energy. Thermal imaging is required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Imaging research is being conducted in the containment vault area of the facility. Phazon ore is extremely durable and blast resistant. Although the armor-like qualities of this shell provide ample protection, thermal imaging can be used to detect weak areas in the casing. Improvements must be made to the shell in the event that these weaknesses are found by aggressors. East Quarantine Cave is restricted to blue level security. Authorized personnel permitted entry only after bioscan. But in the meantime, let's just take all their map data. Map for the area, which is going to be very helpful. Look at that. Yeah, as you can see, there's a big dome there, and you know what big domes equal in this game? That's right, boss fights. Okay, you know what a big dome equals? Okay, that's right, a boss fight. Okay. Anyways, just maps are very handy to get. You get the map, you don't get lost, you feel safe. Whenever I'm in a game like this, where it's open world exploration and I don't have a map, I always feel vulnerable. Even if I played the game before, I just feel very vulnerable. Okay, let's go down here. There's gonna be another one. Boom. Okay, yeah, if you press the plus button, you can automatically default back to the wave beam, to the power beam. Okay, access to this area has been obtained. And look at that. We get a greeting crew right away. Yeah, thankfully these guys don't exactly scream powerful. Okay, Specimen 2. Euthanized 12.091.4 after psychotic episode. Scheduled for removal. Okay, currently empty. Spacefire encrypted data decoded. Log 10.587.7. Nah, I'm not gonna read the logs anymore. A little too, just a bit of a mouthful, really. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Spaceship encrypted data decoded. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plugged them whenever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Yeah, just listening to the Space Pirate theme while we're just going through their data banks. Specimen, okay. Increase of 4%. Elevator operations. Space Pirate encrypted data. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increasing their in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to the Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experiments will result in success. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. Okay. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon and animatic bath. This is likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Okay, access. Okay, west elevator. Ice beetle infestation in Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Reward any sightings to security immediately. Yeah, really, this area just has such a wellspring of information on the space pirates. We're just reading all your databanks. And stop getting in our face. Have a missile. Okay. Just gotta be prepared. Boom. And yeah, typically two fully charged blasts will do it for you. Or one. It all depends on the pirates. Or maybe just one. Okay, mutation strain 776V shows massive absorption capability influx. Strain replication is now underway. Phazon batch shows mandible mutation across all subjects. Cross infusion with this batch is recommended. Okay, Xenome behavioral patterns show a decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing. Okay, transfer specimen 344 to lab hydrate complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessments. Okay, thought we were actually scanning the document, not the space part behind the document. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch 5 arrives on long data string. Okay, boom. And there. And I forgot to turn the timer on. Hooray! A warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Okay, specimen 70. Optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Okay, stupid nunchuck getting tangled up in my cord. Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be hand carried to lab hydrate for analysis. Notify security of all materials moved. Space prior encrypted data decoded. Research Outpost Glacier, one in Phendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains, is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control. Even those well into phase-on infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remained an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Yes, wipe out the ecosystem! Okay. Yeah, we can't exactly deal with that one. Okay. Let's get going over here. Okay, let me just see what's going on with the time. Okay, we have been recording for 12 minutes. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Can't believe I went pretty much 12 minutes into the episode without knowing that, oh hey, we're recording. Turn on the timer. Okay. There, boom. And there we are. Okay, come on. Time out, time out. And boom. Okay, we just need a little more. Okay, yeah, finding some health would be nice. Okay. Let's get going. And here. And yippee! There we go. One hit. Okay, one down, another to go. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay, upper node of astronomical holographic projector is restricted and is retracted and inactive. Okay. Come on, I just wanted to blast. I wanted to just check out your place. Is that so wrong? We just want to investigate what you got going on in your little fortress. Come on. Boom. Okay. And my cord is once again getting stuck on things. Yeah, really. My cord gets stuck on chairs. It gets stuck on everything. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get some energy out of this. Okay, 20 energy, pretty solid. Come on. Okay, holographic data has been successfully updated. Okay. Okay. Scans of the spiral sector detect a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scouts' reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass of heading Mark 40.08.02, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Okay, let's activate the hologram. Okay. Let's go in. And this is a cool room. Okay, well, we have to go over there. Okay, fine. We'll go over there. We'll activate the bomb. Okay. Not the bomb. We're not activating a bomb. We're not blowing this place up. We are actually just trying to get this. We're actually just trying to get the hologram up and running. Okay, boom. And just head down here and activate all the dash ball switches. Come on. Okay. One down. Okay, a second one down. I don't think this is the room. I don't think that this is the room where it's like, oh, hey, here's a list of planets. No. This is probably the other room. Or no, this is the room I was thinking of. Well, there's another item that we're going to get. Okay. Lower node of astronomical holographic projector functioning normally. Talon 4. Mass 5.1 trillion teratons. Profile ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object, while remains of the biosphere are slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 8 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Okay, planet. Twin Tabula. Mass 4.1 trillion teratons. Profile. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Why aren't the space pirates specializing in that? Planet Zebs, 4.8 trillion teratons. Profile: planet's crust is primarily euthyric ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class 21 planet, Zebs is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Okay, planet Dormite 2, mass 2.3 trillion teratons. An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheaval. It's always cool learning about different planets. Okay, Dormite. Okay, there it is, planet Zebs. Yeah, but it's cool learning about different planets in the system, you know? Yeah, go to Twin Tabula. Yeah, that's Metroid Prime 4, Twin Tabula. The space pirates just spread twin fever all over the place. Take Samus down with twin fever. Okay, anyways, let's get going up here. And pretty nice item we're getting. Okay. Super missile active. Basically, charge the beam and then blast down in order to launch a missile. Yeah, so the charge beam is mandatory. Okay, I was completely wrong. Okay, save area. All holo technicians report to main observatory maintenance required on both okay, holo modules. I cannot read today. Chief Astrogation Officer feels our current dual holo projector system is obsolete. Please review and advise. Okay, I am sorry that I can't read today. Okay. Anyways, if we go down there, we can continue on, but it would actually be in our best interest to head back. Because we can actually get a missile. Okay? Yeah, but it is always cool learning about the different planets in the Metroid universe, you know? Just hearing about them, knowing what they're like. Yeah, but really, just space pirates. They could have really done some stuff with the twin fever planets. Okay? Yeah, these come back with the ice shriek bats that don't respawn. Basically, you're screwed. Yeah, we're not getting them. Okay, come on. Open up. There we go. Okay. As you can see, this is much weaker than just our classic power beam, but hey, it has effects. It can work. So speaking of effects, well, super missiles. Very useful. Boom! There we go. Okay, we got that missile. Good. Okay, our capacity increased by 5, which we are going to need if we're going to be using super missiles. Because, well, super missiles, they will take up 5 missiles a shot, as you saw in that whole item description for them. So yeah, you want to have plenty of missiles on hand because you are going to need super missiles. You're going to need them a lot to break open certain things. Yeah, but Matt, you come here, you don't have the charge beam. It's like, okay, now I'm screwed. Okay, but anyways, let's head up here. Let's go, go, go. Okay. Go through this door. Personally, when it comes to combat, I don't really use the wave beam a lot, even though it looks cool. It's just overall weaker than the standard power beam. In fact, basically, a good chunk of the weapons you have are weaker than your standard power beam. Though there is one that's a lot of fun to use that we'll be getting towards the end of the game. Okay. Control tower, let's go. Okay. Head on up. At least we'll be getting back outside. Bring it on! Okay, personal space. Yeah, I love how the space pirates, their first strategy. Samus, get in her face. That's what you need to do. That's how you're going to defeat Samus. You're just going to get in her face, and then basically, you're going to get blasted. Just really. Okay, Flying Pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of their jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If their pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, they'll try to basically just do that sort of thing to you. So just be careful. Though, don't be afraid to also hit them with a super missile, because that will just instantly blow them up. Okay. Okay. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Come on, bring it. How did we miss that point blank? Maybe the space pirates are on something. Okay, thank you. And where are you? There you are. Okay. Boom. And come on. Almost got you. There. Okay. Anyways, remember this area for later. Because, well, there's the tower that we were told about. But we can't exactly break that. We can't exactly reach it because, well, our missiles will be blocked out by this glass, or rather this ice. So yeah, we're going to need to first break that down once we actually get a way to use heat. Yeah, and as you can see, we can't exactly blast outside because of the force field. So, let's get going down here. Okay, Research Lab Aether. Okay. Let's take you down. Boom. Same with you. another one. And welcome to our first example of a Metroid. Stasis tank contained beyond. Okay, stasis tank 8118 contaminated beyond accessible. Safety standards. Removal squad requested. Okay, stage 6. Subject Metroid. Okay, subject's mass at 108% of previous phase on cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. Space Fire encrypted data. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon fusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Internal organs of Metroids seem to be limited to a nucleonic absorption cell and massive energy reservoirs. Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species on planet SR388. Metroids can suck the life force out of a living thing. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake and attach Metroid is to enter the morph mode and lay a bomb. And these things are very durable. And they are face huggers. Yeah, the only way is to really just blast them. Ugh, those things always creep me out. Just because they latch onto you. Why can't we read logs in peace anymore? Okay, Metroid containment fields appear 100% effective after adjustments. Yes, except when you approach them and scan them. Did you account for that, weakness, Space Pirates? Okay. Temperatures below 10 degrees centigrade will render Metroids docile. The hooked mandibles of the Metroid penetrate the skin of its prey and siphon pure life force energy. Okay. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Bridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zeb's, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capabilities. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force. A job he will certainly relish. Okay. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. We've already researched that one. Okay. Yeah, just so many data logs. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increase upon energy absorption. Okay. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The codename for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. Okay, directive. In the event of a Metroid attack, repel creatures with missiles set to maximum concussion. And what about in the event of a Samus attack? Because her missiles are always to maximum consumption. Okay. For a second, I thought he was actually hanging off the ledge. Okay. Energy tank. Okay. Hunter Metroid's DS is showing signs of increased instability and heightened immunity to cold dampening fields. Okay. Based on fusion, say 6. Subject Metroid. Subject's mass at 180% of previous Phazon cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. Motions near Hunter Metroid DG appears to trigger psychotic episodes. Personnel are to stay at least 3 meters away from the stasis tank. Okay, come on. Stop running up to us. Okay, come on. Come on, I'm just trying to blast you. There you go. Okay, anyways. Energy tank. Okay, research. There we go, boom. Thought we had to do a super missile at first. Okay. Research lab Aether, okay. And that's all the energy tanks that we can get in Phendrana Drifts for the time being. Though there is one that basically we can get now. Okay, we're going to have to get to the upper level of the room. Okay. Let's get up there. Okay, yeah, we just got to use this catwalk. Okay, be careful, be careful. Be careful, be careful. Don't fall off, don't fall off. Okay. There we go. Okay, Research Lab Aether. We got another missile out of it. Another super missile that we could use. Okay. And for the time being, that is pretty much all we can do with missiles in terms of Phendrana Drifts. Okay. Pretty nice, 75 missiles. But we're not done with items just yet. Okay. Yeah, though first let's make sure we're not missing anything. Any juicy bits of information. Metroids infused with Phazon, Strain, Vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be Class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. Okay, Metroid Dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research team have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus, but the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Okay, quarantine specimen exhibits highly aggressive behavior. Its body structure, composed of Phazon ore, appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subject useless. Yeah, the space pirates. They see some hostile creature on Talon 4 and they're like, we're gonna train it! East quarantine cave has been secured. Specimen remains in the quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending pacification of area. Project Titan is suspended indefinitely. Security breaches resulting in massive casualties have occurred. Access is strictly prohibited until further notice. Okay, next one. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Studies of Metroid biology continue, although with limited progress. It seems likely that we will have much more success using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Yes, the creatures that basically are giving you a run for your money. Make them invincible! Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they consume, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. The tank holds the remains of Experiment 7526. Conversion of an elite pirate unsuccessful. Okay. Yeah, remember that term, elite pirate. But for the time being... Okay, Ice Beetle. Ice Beetle, burrowing insect with an... Okay, I think we already went this. Yeah, basically just like a regular beetle, except, well, a little deadlier. Boom. Already dead. Boom. Already dead. Okay. Come on. Sorry, but no dice. Bring it on! So much data! Okay, we already went over the flying pirate. Okay. Let's head on down. Okay. Okay, our defense turret, we've already done that. Okay, we can't really lock onto it. And, of course, now they're firing. Okay, boom. Boom. Ah, no! Stop doing that, iPad! Yeah, hearing that. Okay, boom. Thermal visor interface will be sent to a quarantine area. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject there. Information command that thermal vision tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. Okay, and there we go. Okay. Okay, looks like we're just gonna have to go and get it. Okay, fine, we'll go up and we'll actually look, see if there's a panel. I guess when we got all the panels, though. Okay. Here we go. Okay, nope. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Complex applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in Phendrana region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, there is actually an area down there that we can't reach because, well, it's one of those white doors. Thermal visor acquired. Okay, basically, this visor is useful for multiple things. One such thing is being able to see in the dark. Such as when the power cuts out. But for the time being, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.